This is the book of Psalms 31, down verse 18. It said, "Let the lying lips be put to silence, which speak grievous things proudly and contemptuously against the righteous." Call all Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai Ba'Shem, Rakakadash, double honors to teachers, elders, and apostles of Great Millstone. Also to you brothers out there that put on the truth faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep. And to you brothers and sisters that are tuning in, Shalom. And today we're going to go into this article that I found that I'll be real frank with you, it boiled my blood. In this article, you can take a look at it here. This is coming from the Washington Examiner. And if you read the topic line up there, it says, "It's time to start showing the videos of police shooting white people." Okay? It's time to start showing the videos of police shooting white people. And this is an opinion written by this guy, Christopher Trembley, whoever the hell he is. And it says, "The fatal police shooting of Jalen Walker is the latest black man's death that left hopes to exploit for political gain." And it goes, "Walker's death has started the typical routine that the country goes through after a black man is killed by police: outrage, condemnation, and accusation of systematic racism." Now, he would go on to talk about the demographics. He said, "Despite the shooting that received widespread media coverage, white people make up the demographic with the highest fatalities from police shooting," which there is no evidence and proof of this, of course. And it says, "Nearly twice as many white people are killed by police each year. It's long past due for videos of fatal police shooting of white people to be shown with the same frequency and vigor as fatal shootings of black people. So why don't they show it? Okay, why don't they show it? We're going to get into this and why they don't show it. If it does exist, okay, which we know that they are liars. Okay, that's the reason why I started with Psalms 31:18. "Let the lying lips be put to silence, which speak grievous things proudly and contemptuously against the righteous." Now, you can see where this is going. Just from the headline alone right here, you can see that this is a very proud Edomite and where they're going to go with this, okay? Because they do not want to accept, okay, the murders, okay, that they have committed against the righteous people, which are the so-called blacks, Native Americans, and Latinos, and the speckled birds across this earth who make up the tribe of Israel, okay? And it says, right here, it said, "This leads many to believe falsely that the country's police officers are racist who target and hunt black men." It is a proven fact. Let's go into this. Let's take a look at this here. Okay, so if this wasn't the case, why is it that New York Post, Time Magazine, okay, Daily News, okay, and all of these magazines right here showing, okay, the death, okay, at the hands of Esau, okay, showing that a so-called black man are put to death by this man, and it's always some type of accident. Why is it that you have this Black Lives Matter that's coming up? Okay, it's because it is the truth. Let's go into the book of Psalms. This is the book of Psalms 10, starting verse 2, and it says, "The wicked in his pride do persecute the poor. Let them be taken in the devices that they have imagined. For the wicked boasts of his heart's desire, and blessed the covetous, whom the Lord abhorreth." Okay, now let's take a look at that. The word covetous, which is covetous, okay? The only people that Esau tend to like are those jakes, okay, that they get along with, who they can use, okay? Your celebrities, okay, who they could use to influence Jake in a negative way, to keep Jake in darkness and not turn to Yahweh Ba'Shem, Yahweh Shai, okay? Now, in his pride, he does persecute the poor. Let them be taken their devices. Now, let's continue to read this, okay? Because we're going to go see how this is going to turn out for these Edomites, okay, who are falsely accusing us. Okay, it says, "Consider the facts." This guy is going to say, "Consider the facts. Black men comprise 67% of the country's population, but account for over 50% of homicides, 29.1% of all rapes, over 50% of all robberies, and 32% of assault. This leads to disproportionate interaction with police and subsequently shootings. It is not racism causing these shooting discrepancies. It is the excessive amount of crime committed by black men." Really? Let's take a look, okay, at this, okay? Because, see, for 400 years, okay, Esau has brought his people together to eat ice cream, okay, and slay our people, hanging our people from a tree. Take a look at this Edomite right here, this little Edomite girl right here, laughing as a Jake hangs from a tree. So she's seen this before. I mean, there's no type of like skirmish or, "Oh my God, what are you doing to this man?" Okay, here you are. We're property. Take a look at what they do to their property. Take a look at the amount of murders and atrocities that have been committed against us. Imagine being burnt alive in public like this. Okay, this is what they have done. So, okay, wait a minute. If we were in slavery, okay, And that means we have no rights. We have no ability to even walk around. So why is all of this being done? How has all of this been done? Okay, hit the nigger baby, feed our kids to alligators, okay, and send postcards. You have this terrorist group called the KKK going around and rounding us up and putting us to death. Okay, take a look at this. See, history speaks for itself, Esau. Okay, so you need to be silenced. So what this man is trying to do when he comes up with this article is he wants to bring out those videos. Please bring out those videos. Let's go into the book of Isaiah, and the reason why you cannot bring those videos out because those videos don't exist. Let's take a look at what happens when you kill. Okay, when so-called white cops kill or attempt to go and arrest white murderers. Okay, take a look at it. 3 officers killed, 4 others hurt when man opened fire on police serving warrant in Kentucky. Now we know who this is. See, 3 Edomite cops, and who was the perpetrator? He was an Edomite. We all know about this. This is the book of Isaiah 19:2, and it says, "And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom." This is going to be the judgment that's going to come to this wicked queendom. Okay, so you can go, okay, you white man who so-called white man who put this out there, okay, trying to make it look as if we're a small population, but we commit all of these things. Okay, when the news, your own news condemn you, okay, your own headline condemn you, all your documentary of what you've done to us, okay, to the children of Israel condemns you. Take a look at this. Show me where any Edomite is hanging from a tree. Show me, please. Show me a so-called white man hanging in public like this with a little black girl, so-called black girl, okay, stand up with a smile on her face. Please show us those pictures. Please show us those pictures. I want to see it. I want to see, okay, I want to see this. I want to see Time Magazine, and I want to see New York Post, okay, showing, okay, that the so-called white man is being shot 50, 100 times by either a so-called black cop or even the so-called white cops. Show it. It doesn't doggone exist. What happens when you doggone crackers go out there to try to arrest each other is this. This is reason why you don't see those videos, because why? This man was actually taken alive who killed them. And I can bring up videos after videos after videos, but this lesson would take about 2 weeks to do. Okay? Because you people don't justify it, but the Lord has something for you. Okay? As I just read about from Isaiah 19:2, the Lord is going to set you crackers against crackers. Okay? All over this earth. Right now you have it on a global scale, but right here in Great Babylon, America, you are going to have crackers against crackers. This is the book of Jeremiah 51:29. It says, "And the land shall tremble and sorrow, for every purpose of the Lord Yahweh Shemashai shall be performed against Babylon to make the land of Babylon a desolation without an inhabitant." Okay, and that's these judgment that's going to be coming. Your pet's going to tear you up. You doggone crackers are going to kill each other. Okay, Edomite against Edomite, Egyptians against Egyptians. Okay, all of you are going to live your lives. Okay, you're going to live your lives. We know who you are. You are the murderer. Okay, you do all of these things, but that's okay. You have your media. Okay, you can write this. Okay, and who owns this? This is the Washington Examiner, and they allow this man to post this. But you own this, okay? So you can tell your lies. But Yahweh Shemashai is going to expose you. He's going to make you all go against each other, and he's going to expose you. Now, if you think, okay, you want to justify the killing against us because you're trying to say that we did this, you don't value Jalen Walker's life. Listen up. We testified our people, and that's why we're raised in these last days, okay? The Lord Yahweh Shemashai has made it very clear what he's going to do with the 2/3 that don't follow, okay? Righteousness, okay? This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 13, starting with verse 8, and it says, "And it shall come to pass that in all the land, said the Lord Yahweh Shemashai, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the 1/3 should be left therein," okay? So 2/3 of us are going to die. That's going to be a big number. So yeah, you know what? Us in the truth, we expect to see a whole lot more, okay, of Jalen Walker being killed, Eve being put to death, okay? We expect to see it. We know that it's going to happen because it's prophecy. We know about Deuteronomy 28, that this is going to happen. This is not some surprise to us. We know who the wicked are on this earth, okay? We know all of your devices. We know Great Babylon is going to go through sedition, plagues, famine, okay? You people are going to be like these vultures here tearing each other apart. So you can write your article with your pride, okay? You can write your article with your pride. On all the rest of you doggone nations that are here too, you other 16 nations that are here, you're also going to take part of this judgment that's coming too. Okay? Continuing here in Zechariah 13 with verse 9. And it says, and I will bring the third part through the fire and will refine them as silver is refined. I will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name and I will hear them. And I will say, it's my people. They shall say, the Lord, Yahweh Shemashai, is my God. So we know, okay, the true Paleo Hebrew name of our power. Okay, we know who our Lord is, and that's who we are going to cry to when Esau decide, okay, that he's going to justify these false news feed that they're putting out there. Okay, that only 6% of this of the country's population is doing 80% of the crime. Come on, get the hell out of this doggone place. But that's okay. Okay, because at the end of the day, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua already said that he is not going to allow you to get his righteous people. So at the end of the day, you are going to get whoever Yahweh Bashim Yahushua wants you to get. And that's those who actually were destined to die by the sword. Okay, the famine, the pestilence, the beast, and also the lake of fire here in Great Babylon, America. So I'd like to close out. Hope you were edified with this. When I read this article like that, my blood was boiling. I come to expect it, but it's just the way it is. You understand what they're trying to set up for, and we know this is going to be part of Jacob's trouble here, where they've demonized us, because we, us so-called Negroes, are the greatest threat to these doggone Edomites. Okay, the so-called white man. Okay, aka crackers. All right. I'd like to close by giving all glory and honor to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Bashim Rakakadash. Double honors to the teachers, elders, and apostles of Great Millstone. Also, to you brothers that are putting on the true faithfully, fearlessly feeding the sheep. And you brothers and sisters that are tuning in. Shalom.